Hello my hatchlings, it is Loony, and today I'm going to be showing you the first part of my year-long series that I'm going to be starting today. So let's get started. So the reason why I started to pursue this project basically was because I wanted something that I would have to commit to throughout the year. This is a very long project, it's longer than I've ever done, and I just wanted something that I could find joy in, that would push me creatively, because I don't normally draw witches. I like drawing witches, but I just don't normally draw them, and I don't really draw them like in the traditional sense either. So this would push me creatively to really think about what these characters would basically look like, how they would work, what their powers would be, what their brooms would be, what their hats would be, what their favorite colors are. And so I thought of this after Christmas, when I had gotten my new Clip Studio Paint book, which is part of the reason why I really wanted to do something having to do with light, because I really learned how to really go in and figure out how to use my layers to help me with creating light, creating variations in line color, and all of that good stuff. So you can kind of see what I'm working with here. I had initially planned for 3 pictures of her. This one would just be her kind of like just falling. I don't know what she's doing, but it would be, just her like lounging about kind of in space or whatever, like just in negative space, and just to really show off like her outfit, what she looks like, what her outfit is, that sort of thing. And I was kind of struggling with adding streamers, because I initially wanted to add streamers because her witch's hat is a like New Year's celebration confetti ball. But I was just having trouble getting the streamers to look like that they would be a part of her, without actually just looking like they're pieces of little plastic bits that just fall out and whatever. So I decided to just abandon that premise, and I wanted her to really embody like New Year's. So it's not just about drinking, it's not just about like, yeah, it's the New Year, whatever. It's like, it's the start of a new year. I initially wanted her to be younger than what she is. Like, I first thought of her being like 5 or 6 years old, like a little baby witch. But as I started drawing her at the very beginning, I'm like, okay, well, this is obviously way too grown up for a little 5-year-old baby witch. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna design her like she is like 12 or 13. But the more I started to work on her, and the more that I started to design how she looks, what her outfit is going to be, like her off-the-shoulder straps were way too mature for a little 12-year-old to be wearing. So I just kind of leaned into that and kind of gave her like a childlike, free-spirited sort of energy about her, where she is old enough to be able to, she's old enough and mature enough to, understand things, but she's still young enough to be able to play, basically. And that's kind of what I was going for. And here, when I had started this project, I already knew that her witch's broom was going to be that it was just going to be a carbonated juice bottle with the liquid inside spewing out. Now, as I start working on this, it ends up not being juice. It ends up being flaming purple fire. But an issue that I have with this is that, like I had said initially, is that I had wanted to make this a 3-picture series. And one of the pictures was going to be of her riding her little broomstick. And just to show off that is her broom. But I ended up not really having time because I was trying so hard to think of how I wanted her dress to be that I didn't have time to actually draw or sketch any of the other things that I had in mind. So thankfully, her initial pose that I had her in is kind of more of a laid back pose, and I don't really like how it kind of looks like that she is just put on top of something, which, I mean, that's exactly how she is, but I think it works. And so, yeah, this is Nova, the New Year's Witch. Her powers are pyrotechnics, and her favorite colors are pink, gold, and navy. And you will be seeing more of these witches, more of her friends and sisters throughout the year. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.